before we start, a little bit of housekeeping. One, Plame, you have 16 points of damage.
What do I have for a total? 29?
28 hit points.
28.
Inara has 1 whole point of damage.
So I'm at like 39.
Boddy and Fawin are fine.
Of course we are.
Stagram has 37.
Like hit points left or hit points
Gone.
gone?
Vinny has 8 hit points.
He has 7.
7 hit points.
Okay, and everyone can have a, what do they call them, hero point.
Hey.
All right, shall we kick off the adventure? Let's go.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, so you guys you're in the basement of a kind of a rundown tavern. The walls are lined with just jar after jar after jar of various pickled things. Fruits, vegetables, fish, pig ears. Pig ears, this look good. Vibrant Plame. You're thinking, will it eat? You've just run out of the tunnel, which is very full of skeletons. You've alerted the tavern keep, which is a big brawny woman with a battle axe. And she has alerted the local guards. I think I said 8 guards showed up. It should have been D8 guards. So what they're gonna do is 5 of them are gonna run down there. The other 3, they're gonna turn to and say, hey, go contact Captain Lavender.
Okay.
And so the other 3 take off. They're going for reinforcements, I guess. Because the remaining guards all come down and they pull out and they hand out maces among themselves. They kind of surround the
Smart.
hatch, which has a barrel on it right now, and smoke rolling up around it. Because someone set the tunnel on fire.
Nice, nice. Yes, huh?
All right, setting the scene here. Stagram has just held him off while you guys got out and alerted the guards. He has taken 37 points of damage fighting skeletons, put down a couple of those. Actually, I think it was Boddy put down one of the Hell Knight skeletons.
Probably.
And he put down another one.
Yeah, we killed a couple of the leaders, but they were in the bunch of them down there.
Beat the heck. He's got like a pauldron that's hanging off. There's scratches across his armor. He's missing the visor off his helmet. I mean, he's just had the snot knocked out.
He's probably only alive because of Plame's healing spell.
Yeah. He would be at 1 point if it wasn't for it.
That's crazy.
And he kind of,
And he's also drained, right?
yeah, he's been drained.
Don't forget Boddy's tremendous healing arts that he performed.
3 hit points. It was important. It was battle medicine in the middle of a tunnel while all that was going on.
Whose turn is this?
It's Pathfinder. Every +1 helps.
That's true. A +1 hit point helps.
So the hatch is kind of in the southeast corner. The stairs are kind of in the northwest corner. So you guys are feeling pretty good until the first halberd comes through the hatch.
This is exactly what I was worried about.
It's starting to give. Oh no. And the guardsmen are looking very nervous. And staggers over, leans against the kegs, takes his 2-handed sword, and just bashes in the front of one, sticks his head into all the beer that's rolling out. Gets a good mouthful. It's got piss water. Never thought it would taste like Brisian port. There, let's go die.
Can I get some of that? She'll lean her head in there and
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Fawin looks back and forth between Stagram and Inara and just kind of shakes her head.
Looks like it's time for initiative.
Come on.
Boddy has a 10 for initiative, 6 plus his perception of 4. Can I?
I got a 16.
I'll use perception as well, and Plame got a 23 modified.
So we have Plame and our body. Where are you at?
Fawin rolled a 24.
Wow, Fawin's top of the initiative.
Yeah, she's paying attention. She's a little nervous.
Fawin, you're first.
They haven't busted through yet, right?
They're about to though.
Okay, she's gonna use a cantrip and cast guidance on Inara, giving Inara a +1 status bonus to an attack roll or a perception check, a saving throw, or a skill check. But you have to use it within the next round. And then she is going to move all the way back to the far corner that's in front of the stairs going up, where she can like take a right and head up the stairs as quickly as possible.
Will be northeast corner?
Yeah. So,
Right there.
yeah.
Okay.
And Mesmer will be there with her.
Mesmer's waiting on the stairs.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a cat.
Yeah,
He's waiting to trip somebody. You know it. And then that's my action.
If there's one thing I've learned, trust the cat.
Yeah, cat knows how to get scares. Yeah, the tavern owner, she's standing at the top of the stairs with a battle axe, screaming at people.
Excellent.
All righty. You guys have about a round till they get through. Plame, you're up.
Since they're not up through there yet, I think Plame is just going to reposition a little bit east side.
I'll point out to the listeners, the southeast corner has a little jog in. He's using that as cover.
Yep. He's going to pop into that and then go to attempt to stealth. With a 19 plus 9 is a 28 modified.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
So in effect, kind of like hiding around a corner.
Right.
Gotcha.
Got his crossbow out and he's just kind of crouched down and waiting.
I'm assuming loaded or?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Alec, he's getting a drink. Inara?
That's his turn. He's just getting a drink.
He just sticks his head under that and goes.
Well, after Inara gets some too, let me verify the trap door. It is being broken open, supposedly.
Below. Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna just take a couple more barrels and try and block the entrance as much as she can.
All right. Give me a athletics check.
Okay. Can I just do assurance on that?
Yeah.
My assurance would be 14. Would that be enough?
I'll say that'll let you drag it about 5 feet in action. So you can take it from this back wall and go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I would use up pretty much all of my.
Yeah, it'd be basically be around to be pushing a barrel up to behind that guardsman
Okay.
there.
Can I try and roll to see what I do better than him? That is an 18.
Oh yeah. So you can do say 10 feet in action instead
Okay.
of 5.
I will do that.
Displace that guardsman there. He steps back.
Get out of the way. I'm working here.
Yeah. Alright.
And then I will.
Got 1 action left.
Not sure what to do with that action. Quick thing. Have we been in this tavern before?
No. You
We
don't
don't recognize it.
Uh-uh.
I would definitely recognize the basement of a tavern. I've been into.
Yeah. I mean, not as well as the gutter out front, but you know.
Do we recognize anyone?
Well, they said Captain Lavender, who is the
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But we haven't met this guy before.
the barkeep, instead of being the one at Caden's Keg, this is a big kind of burly barbarian-looking woman with a battle axe. The very tall, skinny one. Yeah.
And we met Captain Lavender when Inara was unconscious.
Oh, you did?
That's right.
That's why I don't know that. Because that's immersive. Because Inara doesn't.
That's Inara, doesn't it?
So,
Nah.
there you go.
Last action?
I'm gonna go back over and drink as much of the other one.
Okay, you joined him on the back wall drinking.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What bonuses do I get?
You're not feeling that point of damage at all. Okay, Boddy, I actually have a note on Stagram about his sword. You had put a spell on it?
Yes. So during the tunnel fight, I enhanced it with, what's it called again?
Runic weapon.
And basically it upgrades his weapon as if it had, what's the rune? Striking rune.
Strike it.
Not
Striking rune.
Yeah.
Now,
Stro-
let's-
So that gives him double the damage dice. If it adds a dice to it. So if the weapon, which his weapon has a D12 damage dice, he'll roll 2 of those. If he does a critical attack, he gets to double that as well.
Nice.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's as if he had the runic had the striking rune on his up right now.
Alrighty. Okay, so Boddy, you are up.
Boddy is not sure what to expect out of this thing. He's readying an action to cast Ray of Frost. So the question I have is, can I cast Ray of Frost as a ready action? Does it cost me an action to ready an action?
Now let me double check that.
Looking at stuff.
Yep. Ooh, ready.
It's actually pretty expensive.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so basic actions. This is from the Player Core book, page 416.
All right.
Ready, it's actually 2 actions.
Oh.
You prepare to take a single action or free action as a reaction with a trigger that you designate.
Oh, a single action. So I
Yeah,
can't.
that's not
So
quite the same as I thought about.
how does holding an action work?
So if you hold your initiative, then you can, but then from the rest of the battle, your initiative turn is where you scout it.
So if like you decide I'm going to hold it until the last guy, now you're at the end of the initiative order.
Which I'm fine with that. So Boddy wants to cast a spell that costs 2 actions. So he's going to hold his action, but that gives me the ability to use my entire turn at that time. I'm just having to wait to go last. Is that correct?
Or until that guy pops up.
Yeah, until whatever happens that I decide. We'll take him action.
From the rest of the battle, you go after
Whatever I choose.
whatever you choose.
I like that. Gives me the tactical ability to do, take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, a little flexibility.
Boddy is going to hold his action, and we'll see what he does when he decides.
Alrighty.
Real quick, the delay, by the way, does cost an action to do.
Oh, delay holds an action?
It does.
Okay.
I'm called delay now instead of bolt.
Delay.
Yes.
So you can't just hold it without. That's
So
weird.
everything costs to do something, right?
Yep.
I guess you're sitting there thinking about what you want to do, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I will say if you delay an entire turn, basically you just don't take your turn.
Yeah, you can jump in
Doesn't-
anywhere.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so this brings us, they're still chopping. The guardsmen are looking nervous. The guy right here up front seems to be in charge. He's saying, all right, stand your ground, men. Stand your ground. They're coming through any minute. He's trying to hype up morale here. It is the beginning of the next round. I am going to throw in one more thing. You see, looks like an axe comes through, but it doesn't pull back out. And then they turn it sideways.
Oh, it's ripping it. Oh,
Yep.
no.
It's one of those intelligence skeletons again, Brian.
Yeah, they've got 2 of them. It looks like they're pulling on it, and the whole hatch is starting to fluctuate now.
Why?
Top of the initiative order.
Whose idea was it to make these intelligent skeletons that are tactical? I love it.
Yeah, it is very handy, isn't it? Unless you're on the receiving end. Forward.
Fawin kind of stepping back to the corner and then looking across the room and surveying a little bit and realizing how poorly that Stagram looks, she is going to cast a spell. And Stagram feels this kind of soothing, comforting, confident maybe presence in his mind, and she boosts him mentally, giving him 1d10 plus 4 hit points with the spell Soothe.
Oh.
That's a 3 on the die, so 7 points of healing.
That booze must be kicking in.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes, he of course thinks because that makes perfect sense. So Fawin casts Soothe.
This is a new turn?
Yeah, we started.
Oh, so nothing came through.
We have 1 round before they get through the door. So I guess technically, since you delayed last round, you could have jumped in ahead of Fawin.
True, but you're still waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're still in your spot. Okay.
All right.
So Fawin casts Soothe, and that's a 2-action spell. And then she pulls from her belt this brand new dagger that we'd found. This magical dagger that Boddy says has properties of being able to be thrown and come back to her.
They demonstrated it when you tossed it over your shoulder.
Yeah. Yep. All right, Plame, you're up.
Plame, since there's nothing through the door yet, he's just going to stay and hold.
All right. You're just ready? All righty. There's a tug, and you see the hatch. It's like giving a wave now, and then it goes collapse, and it collapses in.
Yeah.
And you just see smoke comes billowing up out of it. Because apparently someone set the tunnel on fire.
It was like that when I got there.
Inara, you get kind of jabbed in the ribs. Now looks over and goes, now the fun part starts.
So is it my turn? then?
No, that is someone else's turn. Oh, so there's smoke, there's fire, and you can see figures moving around in it. And the guardsmen are like, guys, what did you bring in here? And something is screaming.
What?
Yep, you see something just come flying out of the flames. And oh wait, no, my first attack roll is a 12. Is that?
Oh yes, we have hero points and inspiration. Elaxador from the Discord has given Stacy a 12 on your perception or attack roll.
And how can you join the Discord?
There you go. Join patreon.com/reddirtdnd, and $5 gets you into the Discord. And then we have different levels. I think Bronze Dragon and higher, you can affect the fate of any of our shows. So more than one at a time if you wish.
Yeah. Great deal. In this case, it worked out really well because that is going to hit that poor guardsman, the one that's right up front.
Ew.
Yep.
His blood's on your hands, Alaxador.
Okay, he is going to be bit. A flaming skull flying out of the tunnel and hits him right in the face and bites him.
Just the skull by itself?
Yeah. For 4 points of damage, it catches him right in the face. And it is screaming the entire way.
What is happening?
Fortunately, if Skyrim has taught me anything, town guards are practically immortal.
That's true.
Yes, it works just like that in D&D.
If one of these
Make
skeletons,
an arrow to the knee.
yeah,
That is.
if one of these skeletons is silly enough to kick a chicken, it's in real trouble.
And then, let me check the rules on this.
This is another enemy we haven't seen.
Yes, makes a jaw attack with a range of 20 feet and can automatically attempt to demoralize all foes within 10 feet of the target.
Oh my goodness.
Demoralize? Yep. Guy's getting his face chewed off. Is feeling pretty demoralized right now.
So that means like it's actually talking though.
It's screaming.
Oh, okay.
And now he's screaming because this thing's chewing on his face.
Two skulls screaming at the same time.
And all those guys are suddenly like,
I don't think it's a good idea to be here.
demoralized.
Obviously not hero material.
Well, they've never shown up for the Call of Heroes, I guess.
Because heroes embrace being ugly in the front.
Yes. That's right.
And what is that? That is an intimidation check versus will save, is it not?
The moral.
Doobity-doo, looking up the stuff. Yep.
It's a intimidation against target's will DC.
So it's 10 plus your will adjustment.
No, 10 plus roll this. That would then be will. That would be a 16 for Plame then.
Alrighty. It rolled an 18.
Oh no.
The guards are all definitely demoralized.
-1 to all attacks and saves, I think. We can look that up though. Doobity-doo, looking up the debuff.
A success, the target becomes frightened 1.
If the target doesn't understand the language you are speaking, or you're not speaking a language, then there's a -4 penalty to the check.
Screaming is not a language.
Well, that's still enough to demoralize all the guards then.
It's a universal language of
I think I was going to say, screaming's kind of universal, isn't it? Not to be on the DM side, but
So is that going to be a -4 penalty or not?
I don't think so. Because this is a magical ability. Okay. So this is a -1 to all checks and DCs.
And at the end of each turn, it increases by 1.
Yeah, so for a single round. So yeah, the guards are kind of shaking right now.
oh my.
We have skeletons coming up. Oh no. One comes up into this empty space where the guardsman had stepped back,
Yes.
and he is going to attack. +6. He just needs a 10 or better. Oh, he misses. All right, he's got a shield and longsword. He's coming up and stabbing. You have another one who rushes forward. He's got a battle axe coming after this guy that just got his face bit. Dang, now he misses.
Well, they've all got smoke in their eyes. It's hard to see.
That's in their eye sockets. It's more like it. Man, okay. Then this guy rushes up and attacks with a battle axe. And someone finally hits something. Ooh, 8 points.
on the guard.
Oh, on the guard.
No.
Don't like it.
Or no, before. He is hurting.
Oh, he's still up. That's good.
He's still up, but he's maybe got a couple hit points left. So we had one rush straight forward and missed. One jumped and turned to the left. He also missed. One came up and then went kind of angled up to the left. He's the one who hit. This guy here in the corner.
Gotcha.
And then there's one, he's actually standing in the hatch, stabbing up with a halberd. Oh. Since he has reach, he's gonna go for this guy in the upper right corner. And that is a miss. Hits his armor, knocks him back, but doesn't injure him. Each of the 4 of them, they used 1 action to move, 1 action to attack.
Oh my gosh.
So they're going to go again. 3rd action
-5?
is going to be a -5. They're going to need a 15 or better to hit. Skeleton 1 going for the guy whose face is getting eaten. That will be a miss.
That was close to a 20.
That was so close. All right, skeleton number 2, who took the left.
Oh, he rolled a 1.
Oh, would the DM like to draw from the fumble deck? I would love to draw from the fumble deck. The Paizo critical fumble deck.
Oh, your weapon flies die 4 plus 5 feet in a random direction determined by Gamemaster.
He's risking it out. He's also risking it out.
The bait's still attached to it. Yep.
So, yes, I love this. Swings and the hand comes off.
What's the warranty on these skeletons?
No kidding. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna land at this guy's feet, right in front of the hat.
Oh, okay.
Not basically,
Not far at
the
all.
guy blocked it, and his hand came off.
That's hilarious.
And then the last one with the halberd. -5 to 13, he'll miss. These guys are only AC 16.
The guy with the halberd, does he look different than the other ones?
Well, not really. Okay.
Does his halberd look like shiny and nice like the other ones we picked up?
It's kind of rusted.
Good. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now Inara is up.
Okay. I'm gonna take 1 action to move up to where the hatch is. So
You gonna move this guard out of the way?
Yeah, and be like, hey, let me handle this. So I'll shove him backwards, and then I'm going to swing at that one that is directly in front of me.
Okay.
So that's the one that is disarmed, really, like literally.
Literally.
And the southeast most one.
Oh, okay. 26 to hit, I think.
That is a crit. I get it.
Yeah, I know it.
You do it.
That is 24.
Well, he has 5 points of damage resistance, but he does not have 19 hit points. You just shattered him.
She cleaned him in twain.
I love the sound of crumbling skeletons.
Bones go flying everywhere.
And then I am also going to attack the next die to the left of him.
Okay.
And I am at a -5 on the second one, right? Okay. 22.
Not a crit, but it's still a hit.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
That one's just 13 points of damage.
5. They have damage resistance to slashing of 5. All skeletons do.
Gotcha.
So that leaves 8, which is his hit points. He is gone.
I imagine she just does like one super long swipe and they're just
Takes 2 of them out.
Like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. She's like,
Bones scattering across the floor. That's cool.
What does the guard behind me think about?
He's just like, wow. His mouth's just hanging open.
we'll see how this goes, but Inara may be my new favorite person.
Yeah.
She's crazy good.
Okay. Oh, I did leave 1 action off of the skeletons.
That's fine.
It's too late. Yeah, off the chisels. There's one guy you see back in the hallway, down on all 4s, going, tapping around, looking for his head.
He's screaming
He
still.
took his own head. He took his own head off and threw it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, that's using your head.
This is great. Like, it's both funny and terrifying at the same time. He took his own head off, threw it. Now the body is blind, looking for the head. That's fantastic. I love Pathfinder so much.
It was ridiculous.
Isn't it?
So the skull, is it like flying around now, or is it like
No, it fell off.
It fell off,
It was rolling
okay.
down the steps.
okay? I was
And
gonna,
in the rules, it actually takes an action for him to reattach his head. And he's blind until he can find it.
does the headlight tell left, right? No, the other right.
Damn it! Right, I said.
Well, the problem is the body doesn't have any ears, so it can't hear.
Okay, so you have 2 skeletons left.
Out of this group, yeah.
This batch. Oh my gosh.
So, Inara, Body, you're up.
Body is gonna take I think, is he carrying one or two of those halberds?
I thought he was carrying
One. So the guard that Inara pushed back, he's gonna say, "Oi, get over here, take this," and he holds the halberd out to him. And as he does that, he slides it over across the floor to that guard.
Okay.
And he says, "I want that back."
Yes!
And then he goes ahead and casts Ray of Frost on one of those.
All right. Who are you going for?
The one that's closest to him.
Okay. One at the top of the steps?
Yes. Ray of Frost is 2 actions, and it's a spell attack. I get a +7 on it. Rolled an 8, so it's a 15.
These are 16.
Oh, dang it, that's a miss.
It's all the flames in there. It just kind of melts it. You know, it's
That's it. Body on this turn.
okay. Guard's turn. All right. Well, that guard is going to run over and grab a halberd, and then he's going to take up position back here behind Inara.
Now he has reach, so he could attack, right?
10-foot reach. She can swing past Inara.
Inara would kill the 2 in front of her that were.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So there's no one there.
Yeah. So he doesn't have me in reach, but he's like tucked behind Inara.
He's waiting. Good luck, because Inara's going to crush him first.
Her actions empowered him to get back in the fight.
Yeah, behind her.
Behind her.
It's your back. Way back.
Way back. All right, let's roll some dice for some gods.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, hers look horrible.
That's a 4. Oh, and a 2, and then I have a 5. Oh, dang.
Well, they are demoralized.
They're demoralized.
Oh, and one guy, the one with the skull on his face, actually got a 19.
Oh, not good.
He even with the -1, he feels kind of inspired to get in the fight here.
He's motivated.
He flings that skull down, and he's gonna bash this guy. Awesome. For 5 points.
Nice.
He wounds it, but it's still up on its feet. He's like, "Get in the fight, Jamagat!" He's screaming at everybody else. They're gonna take, I guess, just attack again for their second action. So they're going to need a 15 to hit. That is going to be, one hit, one miss. One miss, and another miss. And then he's going to, wow. So that same guy has hit both on the first and second attacks.
Nice.
Yeah, he swings the stone down, he hits the skeleton, and as it turns, and it hits it, it gets spun by the concussion, he catches it in the back of the head and just collapses.
He's not a fan of getting bit in the face, I guess.
Yeah, some people are like that. Out of the 4 who came out of the passageway, Inara took out 2, the one guard took out 1, and then just the one with the halberd is standing there holding the pass, as it were. Yeah, it'd be about impossible for them to hit on a third attack.
Yeah.
I mean, they're only at +6. So
They have shields. They could raise their shield for a +2 AC.
They do not have shields.
Well. Can I speak as a free action?
Yeah, go for it.
Boddy says, "Hey, dimwits, pick up those shields and use them."
What's their will checks? Oh wow, those are pad rolls. They're like, They're thinking about it. They're processing. It's a process.
It's hard to find good help.
It's hard. So that's our guardsmen, and we are back to the top of the round. Fawin.
Fantastic. There is only one skeleton that we can see coming out. Then Fawin's going to delay.
Okay, that costs
One action to delay.
Yeah, 2 you can hold. All right, Plame.
So Plame, you can see, he gets this little flash of memory of being a little child and running through the forest with the flames of his village behind him, or the stockade behind him. And you see him almost take a step back, and then he shakes his head, kind of clears it, and steps back up. He brings up his crossbow, and he's going to take a shot at Halberd guy.
All right.
Natural 1.
May I present the Pathfinder Paizo critical fumble there?
I'm debating if I should use my hero point for this one. I think I'll save my hero point.
It kind of makes sense with like the flashback.
Yeah,
That was such a great moment of applying role play to the mechanics of the frightened condition went off.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh, this is not going to be good. So you see, Plame was shaken and he didn't have his grip quite right, and his thumb was up over the body of the crossbow, and so when the string went by, it slashes his thumb, and he starts bleeding profusely.
Oh no!
And he takes 1 point of damage.
But it's persistent.
Persistent bleed damage. Oh no!
So every time it comes around to your round again, you're going to take 1 point.
He has a chance to stabilize, like
It's a flat DC 15 check.
a flat DC 15 check.
And do I do that at the end of the turn or beginning of the turn?
I think when it comes around to your turn again. Okay, so when you go to take the damage.
So that was his first action. Yay.
You guys just learned some new words in Goblin. They sound a lot like word you said.
And so he's going to readjust his grip and cock his crossbow back and take one more shot. With the -1 from fear is a 26.
Oh, dang, that is a crit.
Yes! Right in the eye socket.
Oh, yeah. You remember those helmets, those halberds, flames.
Okay, I'm going to retcon that because I'm just that way. I had to play nice. That wasn't counting the -5 for my second attack. It would only been a 22. So here's the question. He was concealed or hidden. Is he hidden throughout the entire one, or is he only hidden to that first attack?
I think it's just first attack.
Yeah, I think once you attack it.
So he's not off guard, and I don't get the sneak attack. Oh, no, I did get a sneak attack.
As long as he's off guard.
We'll say it's not a sneak attack. So it is a die 12.
Yes, remember.
Die 12.
So we
So 8.
8 points? Yeah. You sink it right in the eye socket. It staggers back and then snaps back to attention. Oh, nice. That arrow's
Good hit though.
sticking out.
And that is his turn. However, now that it's the end of my turn, the fear wears off.
Yes. Let's see. Alec is like, nah, this isn't worth it. He's just sat there. What?
He's enjoying his beer.
He's enjoying the view. All right. So, you hear.
What is
It's just echoing down that cave, and you can see through the flames and the smoke. You see these glowing eyes, and you see that horned helmet, and it's up about like a rider, and it's coming through there. And it just comes right through, and you see the guy with the halberd throw himself to the side, and it just comes barreling through.
Leaping up out of the trapdoor from the tunnel.
Skeletal knight riding a skeletal horse, and he has a lance tucked in.
Oh my god!
Now there's a worthy opponent for staggering.
Yes. Oh. That's going to be an adjusted 28 on the guardsman.
Okay, so he's dead.
Well, normally it does die 8 and then die 6 if you're mounted. So that's 9. And then you get to use the mount's strength, which is +5. So that's 14, doubled to 20. Oh, yeah, that guy right through the chest.
So he's like dead.
Yeah, he like hits the back wall and just slumps.
So is he more dead than his hit points?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So there's no dying 1, dying 2. He's dying.
He should
dying
not
dead.
have gone to work today.
Yeah,
Should have picked up that shield.
That's why Captain America has one.
It may have
Body's like, I warned him.
they have saved him from a crit.
Fawin is thinking, who buries a horse?
It skews this guy, and he just drops the lance, and the horse rears up. For his second action, he pulls his bastard sword off his back.
Makes it a little less scary thinking.
Please, that was 3, right?
Charge, attack, and switch weapons. Yeah, though the horse does kick.
Oh no.
He gets a kick at +9.
What is this creature?
19. Oh, the guy that got his face chewed just got kicked.
Oh man, he's gonna be in trouble.
He had 6 hit points left. He took 7. He's out. He's not dead, but he is out.
Okay, so out of the 5 guards that were surrounding the hatch, 2 of them are disabled. One for good, one possibly not for good, and one is hiding behind Inara with a halberd. There are 2 left that are healthy.
Yeah, 2 left that are healthy, pinned against the back wall, who look like they may need a change of pants.
Exactly. They need to scoot on down to quarters and bits and get themselves some room loose.
Fawin would like to engage now after delaying.
Oh yeah, but why?
And she is going to cast telekinetic projectile on this new guy coming out over the thing. 14 on the die gives me a 23 total.
His armor class is 21. Go.
Alrighty. And so that is 8 points of damage from like a wooden shard from the broken
All right. Is that
from the broken thing.
is that bludgeoning or cutting? Or
Let's make it bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Alec is finally. This is something I can die. He goes charging in. He's a good dad.
He was charging in there. He's going to use 1 action to close the distance. That is it. 30. Yeah. So it's not going to be a crit on the big guy, but it will be a crit on his horse.
Yes, good. 40, 12 plus double strength. That's nice.
Come on, big money.
Okay. As a 4, and then as a 9, so that's 13. He gets a +4 from his strength.
Good God, stagger.
That's 17.
Doubled.
Double.
Yeah.
34.
Only he was using his power attack.
Oh my.
That's basically you use up 2 attacks, you get to add a die.
So you roll a third dice.
Yep. That's an 11.
17 plus 11.
28. 28.
Double.
56.
56 points of damage. Just like cut this horse in half.
It's clean through the bot.
Oh, that's crazy.
Thank God he's on our side.
And the knight on his back, as the horse drops, just hits and rolls and pops up. Basically a crit on his acrobatic. So he runs, just cuts this horse clean in half, hits it in the breastplate, and goes clean out the back. His bones go everywhere. It just collapses. The knight, however, just tucks and rolls and pops up on his feet beside him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he got a crit on his athletics check. He had no problem with the dismount here.
What does this guy look like? Does he look special like the lictors did?
He looks more like a wall crawler.
So he's wearing the typical like full
Hell Knight.
armor, and helmet, and everything like that.
Yep.
Okay. So he looks like a badass.
Yeah, he's our commander for all these smart skeletons.
You take him out.
And you see him as he hits and he rolls and he pops up and he lifts his sword and like there's no sound at all. It's like he's screaming. And then you just hear
Oh no.
feet down the, coming up the passageway.
Human feet or more hoof sounds?
More human feet.
Okay.
Lots of jangles of like, guys in chainmail and armor.
And bones and such.
All I can hear is Stagron's voice saying,
They will come out of this passage wherever it opens up, and they will kill anything that is not a Hell Knight. Anyone. They just come pouring out.
Oh my gosh, you just put 7, 8, the 9.
skeletons coming pouring out.
In that front row here, all have shields and either long swords or axes. And they stop and they turn and lock their shields.
It's a phalanx of skeleton.
And then these 3 guys in the back have halberds up over them. And the end.
Oh, the end of what?
The end.
I don't like that. I don't like the end. I don't like fading to black right now. This is
This skeleton group is smarter than our party. More wisdom, more intelligence.
oh my God. I don't want to wait until next week. I don't want to wait.
Boom.
Wayfinder Legends is a production of Render RPG, LLC, and all original characters and artwork are the property of the respective creators. The Age of Ashes Adventure Path was originally produced by Paizo Publishing, and all Paizo characters, titles, and artwork are used as the spec under the guidelines of the OGL and ORC gaming licenses. If you like what you've heard, join the party at patreon.com/renderdnd. You'll get additional content, Discord access, quarterly gifts, and more. Join the party at patreon.com/renderdnd.
Oh, let's get this show in the road.
Yeah.
We're recording.
So. Oh, everything's about you.
By the way, just randomly, I want to share this. I rolled my d20s to see which were, the hottest one. All 3 of them rolled 11.
Oh, nice.
So they're
Intensely just above average. All right, anyway, here we go. Okay.
I think 11 is the average roll for a 20. That's a bunch of ones.
It's just a bunch of ones.
Yeah, but it's a very binary rolling system.
How do you roll 3 dice and get 6 ones? It is Brook.
What does Captain Lavender smell like?
Oranges.
Because if he doesn't smell like lavender, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Well, since this is the Pathfinder universe, I'm sure he smells like BO and
And bad decisions based on poor wisdom checks.
Yes.
I feel very seen. Yes. Or smelt.
Like, what do you kind of say, Jeremy?
They kind of surround the
Smart.
hatch, which has a barrel on it right now, and smoke rolling up around it because someone set the tunnel on fire.
Nice. Yes. Flaming skeletons.
Yes, flaming. Why does ever think to check if skeletons are resistant? You know what? You'll find out.
now see there the DM goes again, thinking that we're a wise or intelligent party.
Now, I use the word thinking, and I want to apologize to the party now.
Hurtful words.
honest.
Great outtakes. Let's get to content.
And Stagram kind of goes, it's kind of funny.
It's a little bit funny. These undead inside. When they get their vengeance, we will not be able to hide.
All gonna die. Except for he has a new I'll edit that out so it remains a secret.
Looks like it's time for initiative. Everyone's favorite time.
We're using perception.
I am at least.
I'll use perception as well.
I'm still like a little confused. Is it like always perception or is it whatever you want
It's
it
whatever
to be?
fits the situation.
If you can make a
Okay.
case for using something like, if you want to say like, I'm trying to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So any skill that you have that if you're so in the rule book it says, for instance, if you're stealthing, trying to be sneaky, you can
Right.
you can use stealth for your modifier for your initiative. Where if you were like sailing or something, it just depends.
If you're
on,
in the jungle, you could use survival.
If you're climbing past somebody, you can use athletics. There's all kind or acrobatics. It's very interesting. I mean,
It's just whatever fits the situation.
yeah. If let's say you're looking at some kind of arcane threat, and you can use your arcane ability to try to guess when it's going to be dangerous, things like that. It's very contextual, and it's kind of get your creativity going. Like, how can I leverage my advantages?
Exactly.
When you say barbarian lady, does she like have any markings that Inara might recognize?
Markings?
Like tattoos? Like you have a snake tattoo. Does she have like some kind of other animalistic tattoo that would
No, it's not a thing that barbarians have to have like an identifying sign.
maybe they do. I don't know. This is how Boddy works. This is how Boddy's mind works. He's like,
This is how hobgoblins work, man. To flash back to the episode where he ran into the 2 whites, and to quote Stagram, let's just close the door. They'll be screaming in silence, which means they forgive us.
So true.
now did we make that screaming skull by setting things on fire, or was it just lurking down there?
Well, the screaming skull may have been down there to begin with. It was not a flaming screaming skull until Plame provided the necessary.
I want to be absolutely clear here. Plame did not set a fire.
Oh, technically.
Plame just happened to throw some very flammable liquid all over the place, and Boddy set the fire.
That's technically accurate. The best kind of accurate.
Oh God, that's excellent. Oh man.
Instead of caveman lawyer, we have goblin lawyer.
Oh Goblin lawyer.
So that bludgeoning or cutting or
Let's make it bludgeoning.
bludgeoning. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of broken.
All about that halberd with the guys. And
True. It's probably less than 1 bulk, so yeah, it could be that. So The skeletal hand punches this guy.
So if you hit him with the skeletal hand, would that be a lich slap?
Oh my gosh.
Wow. All right, everybody around the table takes 1 point of psychic damage.
This is true.
That was good.
He looks more like a wall crawler.
Oh,
Spidey, why?
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can.